Hello, everybody. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite, live stream, podcast, the anime podcast. I am unfortunately not here with my partner in crime, sort of what my partner in crime. He's so it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad happened or anything. It's more like he also has the job, the once enemy neat finally got a job. So we're just gonna be supporting him throughout his what you might call it his career. So that's what's up. So that's what's up. That doesn't mean that he won't be coming back. He's definitely making return. You just gotta find out a better schedule for him to come back. Well, to do the podcast with. He's like my and well yeah, he's like my Tails to my Sonic. Where both are equally compatible with each other. He's my Superman to my Batman, what you might call it, what you would call it. So that's pretty much it. So, but don't worry, you're still gonna have a great time. You still got your main, well, not your main, but you still got your um other hosts right here. So we're gonna make the most of it. So before we start out with our usual four topics, you might have a third topic instead of four of them. But so just to start things out, we have a announcement to make. So shout out to all those Demon Slayer fans, cause y'all sold over 10 million copies for from 2018 2019, and and Demon Slayer became the second the second um best selling manga, not anime like DVD merchandise or anything, but second best selling manga to One Piece, and One Piece sold well over 12 what is it 12 million, yeah, 12 million copies, 12.7 million copies. So that's what's up. It's nice to see that y'all are improving. Well, not to see that the genre of not to see that so flourished, because there's not really much anime that's following that trend in a good way, though. But before we now get into our main topic, I know I'm late. So please do not to kill me for doing this review. And this is gonna be a live reaction, less than a here we go. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get to the movie. Hey, where did I put it? Hold on one second, man. I thought I had it in mind. There we go. Oh, can I not? Oh wait. All right, never mind. All right, so we're gonna play this video. Hopefully, be able to play it. I'm not really sure. If not, then I'm just gonna have to either play in the background or something. Oh, you know what? That's the reason why. Hold on one second. Having some technical issues. Go to media source. There we go. I went to image instead of media source. My bad. My bad, guys. There we go.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. On my planet, people were always after my powers, so I came to yours. It gets a little lonely, but that's okay. I am living my best life on Earth. Ow! At the place Sonic! At the bitch's mount also Sonic! Ugh, I can't with that guy. Uh-oh.
Why are you hiding out in my garage?
They're coming for me! If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to help me.
No, I don't. Please, it's life or death.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him. Road trip?
This can't be happening to me.
Oh my God, stop the car right now. What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it.
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
Whatever this creature is, I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
Yeah, hey.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done. So should we get out of here?
Yeah, time to go.
I always want to do this. Nailed it! Uh-oh. Let's go! Here comes the boom!
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
Oh! Give me a big, fat break! That was an illegal left, by the way.
Aw, this one is cute. Let's keep him. Oh, come on! You've got car insurance, right?
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go! This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends. Let's go! Let's go! So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go!
All right, so back to the actual podcast. So, first of all, all right, I do want to say that y'all did overreact to the first. Y'all did overreact to the first trailer over y'all just overreacted to the whole trailer. All right, now the animation of Sonic in the game, well in the show or in the trailer, his animation wasn't that bad. His CGI wasn't that bad. Now, if they would have came out with a movie, if they would have came with that movie, I wouldn't have been as mad. But in the same way, I'm kind of glad that y'all came out and started, complaining about the whole design because the whole thing is it's pretty nice. It is really nice. I like how the CGI is very fluent in the not just very fluent with the design of Sonic, and it's very pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. I give it like a 10. I won't give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. Nah, what I'm saying, it's perfect. I'm not gonna lie, man, it's perfect. Well, once again, complain about it, nah. But it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. I give it props. I give two props to the community reaching out, and then also the producers at Sega. And I believe I'm not really sure who's producing it, but also their side, the actual producers, actually listening to the community about the design. And thank God that we have that. And thank God that the community for Sonic, or for the Sonic team is strong, and nice to see that they have influence on the genre or onto the movie instead of some instead of some communities where just to stay quiet and very passive. So once again, Sonic community, I get a thumbs up on my end. So that's pretty much to say about the trailers. It's really I like the. I will of course go back to the original Sonic trailer, the first one they had, Gangsta Paradise. Now that song, oh my gosh, they need to come out with another Sonic trailer for with that song, the Gangsta Paradise, because that was just so perfect for Sonic. And it's the CGI, like I said, the design of the period Sonic wasn't as bad, but it wasn't terrible. Like, yeah, I know some people complaining about the teeth. I mean, like, yo, I don't know if y'all noticed, but everything, almost all living things, I can walk, breathe, and also coexist and have some kind of language, have teeth, except for fish, and some sea life. They all, most of you do have teeth, so the teeth was over exaggerating a lot. I would say that, and then also we had some, nice, cool. Um, I got a chance to see Jim Carrey, one of my friends. Love him, by the way. Jim Carrey watching this. Pretty odds out that you should be watching it, but odds out that you're actually not. Please comment. Be like, "What's up?" I'll make sure I get that to my friend, or just say Mario in the chat. He may. I'll make sure I'll give it to him. And also, we have a whole I forgot where I was going with it, but the whole trailer, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. So I'm going to hit with our first. Can we get a? Oh yeah, we can. All right, so I'm going to hit drive with that first commercial, and then we'll get into the other topic. All right, so I'm not sure when the ads stop or the commercial starts, so I'm just gonna give myself like a 2 second breather, get my shit ready. All right, so for most of y'all who have seen the ad, not a lot of people will see the ad, so it's so y'all just heard silence for a little bit. Sorry about that, but overall, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, so but overall, we're just gonna get into the second topic, and the second topic would be unfortunately we don't have my co-host here because I would have definitely would have said to his face about um all my all of my top tens, and top fives, and he would be shocked. He would be shocked. So I'm not gonna say it in order, but I remember. All right, now I remember. Let me rephrase that. He did it from best to least, and I'm probably gonna do the same way. You know what? Now I'm gonna do mine from like worst to least. I mean, worst to the best. And this is not, so we all have objective or respective we all have respective fights, well, respective times in that we prefer other fights than other. So I'm just gonna be doing my top five. Not my not. Now I'm gonna say that my top five isn't your top five or anybody else's top five. I'm just going. My top five is merely for memorabilia, how much impact it had on the show, and then also how much of an impact it had on the viewer itself. So I'm gonna be grading that from perspective. So let's get it started. So I believe Taekwon first fight was, I mean, least favorite fight was Asta and versus Lynch. I don't have the image right now. I should have had the image. I wasn't really thinking. So I'm just gonna show you my least favorite, and y'all gonna y'all probably going to definitely hate me for this, but I'm going to let me show you right now. So yeah, I can probably see that my least favorite fight was the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, and yeah, a lot of you might be saying, "Oh, which one?" There's like a ton of them. Well, there's probably not a ton, but like five or six, and it's so when it comes to like memorabilia, Naruto is always gonna be on the top anime shows I will always remember, mainly because I grew up with it. Unlike Dragon Ball Z, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I remember watching Dragon Ball Z into the Buu saga, and that's saying a lot because I believe the Buu saga started in America around 2006 or 2004. I'm probably pretty. I'm like all balling in like a few years, but I remember that much. I remember watching the Buu saga and GT following it because it was always coming like late night, and I just remember staying up in while I was in the first grade, just watching it nonstop. So I'm going, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So the fight, the reason why this is at my fifth instead of my, let's say, a lot higher on my list mainly because the fight wasn't it wasn't there, compared to the other categories I had, well, the other fights I have on top, it just wasn't there. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite fights, especially the time. I like how I love how the the fight choreograph, the creator or the choreographer of the fight put in giant monsters in it, and that's like kind of like I would say reminiscent to how um the culture of giant monsters and giant monster culture like Godzilla, influence on Japanese culture, and vice versa. It came out a lot, and then the amount of very it's a amount of interesting aspects to it too. Like for one perspective, there's a lot of people saying that Sasuke was always stronger than Naruto, but to be exact, if you watch the fight frame by frame by frame, I won't fight sorry right now because it will make the live stream too long. But if you watch this the fight frame by frame, you can see that Naruto intentions wasn't to kill, aside from well yeah, it wasn't really to kill. The only person that really was trying to kill someone was Sasuke. So you have that argument, and then also it would like I said, it wasn't a both intentions blowout fight. It was Naruto trying to save everybody. Well, Sasuke was really trying his hardest to not just stop Naruto, but just to straight up just kill him. And of course at the end, well, no, yeah, of course he didn't succeed, but you can see that the amount of training is it's highly significant against each other. It's very I wouldn't say respectable in each area, but it's it's really hard to well it won't be hard. It's very easy. It's easily to tell that Naruto. I mean, both of the intentions wasn't the same through the fight. And for those who were saying that Naruto, Sasuke was a lot stronger than Naruto, then go through the fight and you can see that Naruto is he was pulling back. I'm just gonna let you know he was pulling back a lot. He like the amount of restraints that he was using, the amount of restraint he was having to not kill Sasuke was enormous, and I gotta grade it to him. But he it just that fight, like I said, it didn't really show both of them out to their 100%, except for Sasuke. Naruto, he wasn't really trying to kill. He was more instead of trying to save someone. And we got first chat. My bad, man. I just seen you. Who's your favorite anime character? All right. You know what? My favorite anime character is my favorite anime character. My favorite anime character, man. Like, that's kind of hard because I'm not going to say Goku because a lot of people, that's just a too cliche character. I want to say Naruto. I got to say my boy Sune. Man, my boy Sune is one of my favorite characters, man. He's not in the well. Let me say Sune from the manga because the Sune from the anime character, he's too weak. He's too weak of the character to really compare him to all the big giants. But if you go to the manga series and how the manga portray him, the character development of him, and the whole character of himself is more confident. I was yeah more confident than anything else. So if you have any question, I'll make sure to answer it. But actually let's move to the next fight on my list. And in case you're not, no, I might. Yeah, the next I'm going to try to implement like the topic in mind that I'm going through on top of the screen. I'll try to do that a little later, but sorry to let you know, but you're a little late to the screen, but don't worry, man. We're gonna catch you up. We're gonna catch you up. So right now we're talking about top five. My top fifth. So you're going to least to greatest. And my top fifth was Naruto versus Sasuke. You're going to blow off this? No lie. I really like this. Hey man, that's what's up. That's what's up. My partner Taekwon, he's at work right now. He's honestly at work. So I'm doing this by myself, but I'm gonna make sure I get him in the second match. Well, the second or the third, whatever the next live stream podcast is. I'm gonna make sure I do that. But I'm gonna go into my next top five, which is my top four top all time fighting anime or fighting scene in anime, and that is oh man. So yeah, you if you're new to the stream, then I mean new to the podcast, I'm just let you know that I cannot have a podcast without talking about my one of my the various um manga in the entire world, and that's Rosario versus Vampire. I mean Rosario Vampire. And if you don't read my manga, I'm telling you, this is the best perfect written manga that you can ask for. It doesn't have too much hentai. The hentai and the harem level on it on in this anime is so low, but it's not you're not really into the show because of the harem or the hentai at all. You're really here for the development of each character and this story. And I'm mad. I'm mad that it had to end so early because I feel like this could have went on for like another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably like 20 novels or 20 seasons. Probably not. I'm over exaggerating, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's so perfect that I would fund. I would get the money. I would give money to the creator just to tell me how the story was supposed to end, and it was just it was like it was one of my favorite mangas. So I see your comment. I see your comment. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my top five all time best fighting scenes, and I'm gonna get to you. Don't worry, don't worry. So in the Rosario versus Vampire, there was a scene where Sune, the main character, turned into a ghoul, and he became into a more of a mindless creature. Yeah, I would say like a mindless creature. So imagine Naruto and his QB, well not his QB. What was his form that he just wasn't able to control, and you just go all berserk. So this is the form that, well, this is the aspect of Tsune form. He was more of a berserk, had no control of his movement or body, and it was just all at berserk. So he was on a rampage, and Monka had to come in and stop him. And if you it's by panel, but if you just if you just read through the panels, I'm telling you the best on live stream. So let me get to your question. What is your favorite anime in that stopped making seasons? Man, my favorite anime that didn't get like a a sequel to a season. Wow, that's see if I had my partner over here, man, he'd be like, man, it's easy. But for me, I gotta think about it because a lot of a lot of seasons. Well, there's a lot of animes I would say that shouldn't get that shouldn't have got animated. I would say because they just messed up the whole storyline from the manga adaptation to the anime, and then also you got novel adaptations to the novel novel to the anime. And I gotta say the Seal Hero. And I know they're coming up with the second season. And I know I'm like dodging your question too by saying they would stop, but Shield Hero should not got an extra season mainly because of how poorly betrayed the queen. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So the best anime that haven't got a second or a sequel to the season gotta be who. Mm. No game, no life. No game, no life. Yeah, I'll text it. No game, no life needs a second season. No game, no life needs a second season. No game, no life needs a second season. And I cannot. Oh shit! I thought that I smelled that shit. Damn. Ooh. Yeah, I cannot be over dramatic enough. No Game No Life needs 8 second season. If you haven't seen No Game No Life, go ahead and watch it. There's, I believe there's like a, it's not an OVA. It's more of a like a side story a little bit where it reminded me of Soul Eater, right? You know how Soul Eater had a second season, but not really a second season. It was more like a sequel to a side story. Well, a side story. It was like Soul Eater not. Yeah, so you need to watch No Game No Life. You need to watch No Game No Life. So, Soul Eater not is yeah, Soul Eater not, I don't want a, so the sequel to the sequel season to the No Game No Life is more like the Soul Eater not, and it's just not. It's just not. I don't want that kind of season. I want a sequel to the already telling story of No Game No Life. And I tried to read the manga, and I just couldn't get. I couldn't find a chapter where it's progressed after the end of the anime, and I just, yeah, it just doesn't really stop there. So it's it's pretty hard. There's a lot of anime season. Though there's a lot of anime that should have got amped up to a second season, but never did, and I hate that. I really do hate that. So I'm gonna go to my third best anime fight of all time, and it gotta be, oh man. See, I feel like you're a Naruto fan. I really do feel like you're a Naruto fan. So I'm gonna put on my second favorite. Where is it? There we go. So we have, oh man, we have Pain versus Naruto. Pain versus Jiraiya. Now for you, if you heard of Jiraiya, I just want to let you know that Jiraiya was one of those biggest well known. Oh, I want to say biggest. One of the biggest, yeah, biggest influential character in the whole Naruto season. No, the whole Naruto world. And I'm saying that a lot because without Jiraiya, Naruto couldn't run his Rasengan. And you have Kakashi who is also there. I'm a fan of that. That's cool. And then you have Kakashi who is also a who taught Sasuke, but we all know that Kakashi wasn't a mentor for Naruto, and when the show introduced Jiraiya, it was like, wow, it's we having a character that is very um very sage, you very sage, hence to his name, very sage. But Jiraiya, the death of his character was so dramatic, and it was just so saddening. Like I would say, it was worse than the third Hokage. The third Hokage, um, death can't compete to the death that Jiraiya had on the world, on the Naruto world. And I'm saying that because Jiraiya, it was just he was very lovable, and he was very well known throughout the village, and of course to the fifth Hokage, and for him to go down in a way where he would be remembered throughout all seasons. I mean, throughout all anime, and this, that was really special, and that's why I'm saying like the what was it, the universal power. There was a scene where Master Roshi should have died and he didn't. Now I'm telling you, if Master Roshi would have died in the tournament of power, one that would have been the first death in this would it be the first death in the series? No, I don't. No, it wouldn't be the first death in the series, but it would be one of those deaths in like all the anime history that everybody remember. Be like, yo, that time Master Roshi died, and then of course if Master Roshi died, it opened to the whole scene of GT not being canon. And now I'm a big fan of GT. So I'm going to say I love for GT to be canon mainly because I just love Super Saiyan 4. I see what you're saying. Do you think Goku can beat Naruto? Can Goku beat Naruto? Are you crazy? I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to offend, but never in Naruto life could Goku. I mean, could never in Naruto life could Naruto beat Goku, mainly because Goku is a universe buster. All right, I'm just going to say it, right. Naruto, he's a. Can he destroy the planet? No, all right. No, let me ask you this. All right, I'll let you answer this. All right, can Naruto destroy a planet? If you can answer that, if you can answer that honestly, then we can say that Naruto, then Goku versus Naruto is a good, it would be a good comparison. Now Goku on the other hand, he's a like Gohan himself. He was a Gohan when he turned Super Saiyan 2 going against Cell was a universe no solar buster. He could have easily destroyed the whole solar system because Cell could have. And then you have Majin Buu, who was a dimension, but no, I wouldn't call him a dimension, but he was already a planet buster. So he was up here. He was already stronger than Cell. So you have a solar buster and then a like quadrant buster in the universe that can beat Naruto. All right. So I'll let you, I'll let you answer that. I already answered it, for you, but now if before you even get to Naruto and before you even get to Goku, you gotta ask yourself: can Naruto beat Goku Cell? Can Naruto beat Majin Buu? Can Naruto beat Zamasu? Can Naruto beat Frieza? Now, Naruto could be Frieza. I'm not gonna put that. I'm gonna put that aside. No, 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 no. Not now Frieza. Not Super Frieza. Namek Frieza, yes. Namek Frieza, yes. But not Super Frieza. So I hope I answer. I hope I answered your question. I hope I answered your question. It's just that Naruto isn't. He isn't. As I think he can. So I gotta fix the. I think the live stream is a little laggy. Well, not laggy, but it's a little off. So I'm gonna try to fix that because I see that you kind of commenting a little later than Well, I'm seeing your comment now instead of the time that I was supposed to be reading. So I'm gonna make sure I fix that. Just make sure there's no delay or anything. But yeah, I don't think Naruto could defeat Super Frieza. Oh, Super Series Frieza, Cell, or Majin Buu. And I won't even mention like what's his name, Mr. Clean. I forgot what that dude, Mr. Clean. Jiren. Yeah, I don't think Naruto could even defeat Jiren. You know. And then you gotta then also there's just so many forms of Naruto where you got so I'll say Hokage Naruto and Great War Naruto. The level of power is just so it's not there. You know, Great War Naruto is much stronger than Hokage Naruto. And that's a shame, that's really the shame. And talking about the now season, not now season, the Boruto season, B- Sasuke is a lot stronger than future Sasuke is a lot stronger than Hokage Naruto, and that's just something that I feel it's I want I'm going to say it's a fact. I'm just going to say it's a fact, mainly because Naruto haven't seen any combat experience except for training armed Black Ops agents. I don't think he even does that. Probably like a whole special organization that does that, but yeah, I don't think Naruto could defeat. Naruto Hokage Naruto couldn't defeat a lot of characters like Luffy right now. Yeah, it just Naruto. It's just that Naruto. Like you step in. Like when you compare like Dragon Ball Z characters to Naruto characters. It's like comparing apple to oranges. It's really hard to compare these two giants in anime history. And I'm saying anime history mainly because it is anime history. It's hard to compare these two. So I'm gonna get into my third greatest anime fight of all time. Make sure I get a time on that. And this gotta be you ready for this? Ready for this? I'm gonna add some drum roll. I'm gonna definitely add some drum roll next on podcast. I'm gonna try to add some drum roll or some crazy animations. So we have Cell versus Gohan. And Cell versus Gohan, man. Let me tell you, I remember this. I remember this around 2008. No, it was around 2006 when Toonami was still on, and I seen the whole fight. And then the funny thing with Toonami, great, great streaming. I'm not really sure what we might call it, but Toonami did a great job of podcasting, of broadcasting, not podcasting, broadcasting these shows, and this fight was like one of the memorable fights I'll say of all time. I'm saying top three of most memorable fights of all time. Mainly because you like if you watch Dragon Ball Z, like I have this one girl at my job that she's getting into anime and she already watched Dragon Ball and she into Dragon Ball Z. So if you watch from Dragon Ball Z, Gohan to mature into this OP character, and then that was his peak right there, unfortunately. But if you watch him from episode 1 to whatever episode Gohan fights Cell in, and even before he turns Super Saiyan 2, you can see that wow, this kid is like another great character development that that got to be placed out there, and then you had the Toriyama. So I'm not sure that anyone knows about the Toriyama, um, the Toriyama idea. Well, Toriyama concept after Cell Saga. No, doing the Cell Saga. So Cell Saga was supposed to be the last season. So it was the last saga of the whole series. It's supposed to be the whole last season of the whole series. This is when Gohan was supposed to take out the mantle of Goku, a protector of Earth, and Goku was just going to just die. He was just never going to come back. He was just going to die. But the overall love for Goku was tremendous, and Toriyama. It wasn't really much Toriyama because I feel for his passion of a show where if you want it to end at a certain time, that it should end right there. And when they brought out Super, I feel like they killed it. Like Dragon Ball Z will forever will be one of my favorite anime because it pioneered all the anime characters and all these other plots. So I always put them on the top. But how they came up with Super, I felt like they really did kill the momentum, and they killed the overall. I would say the overall like feel for it. Like I like watching Super. It's good. I won't lie, but it should have died off with Super. It should have died off in either GT or the Buu Saga, and that's just my opinion. But back to the overall development of Gohan, it really is something special to grow up to watch this character become a weak. I won't say weak. To have a overall character become a um no, I'm gonna use this metaphor only for once. It's not really true to Gohan's sake, but this problem child, no, to this prophecy's child, to this to this amazing and yeah, no, let me use the problem child. So it's like watching this problem child growing up to be this great successful young man, and it's nice to see that Gohan did become that, and he's fighting off. He's not just fighting off for his own sake. Well, at the first, so in the beginning, he was fighting Cell for his own sake, but then it became personal when he realized that it wasn't just how Goku. Narrow son or Goku son? I'm talking about Goku son. Right now. I'm talking about Goku son. Yeah, I know there's a little delay. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna make sure I fix that. But um, apologize. because I've seen your comments like very late, and I'm gonna make sure I fix that. So, in I lost my train of thought, but it's Gohan. He just overall he was just very out there, and I salute Teriyama for trying to end it with the Cell Saga. So I'm gonna leave it at that. If you have any more questions, just make sure you send me. I'll answer as soon as possible. I'll make sure to answer all your questions as soon as possible. All right, let's go to number two. Number two. Wait, what was number two? Did I do four already? Ah, shit, man. I'm missing my whole order. Ah, damn. I'm missing my whole order. All right, that's crazy. All right, you know what? I'm just going to show number one then. I'm just going to show number one. If I have anything else. Oh, you know what? All right, I remember now. All right, so I'm going to do some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, all right? Honorable mentions right now. Ah, there we go. Wait, there we go. So it's kind of all right. So I'm gonna bring down. I'm gonna blink that for a minute and let you see the whole jiffy. So right there and then you have Gone from Hunter x Hunter. I hope I'm saying the title of the anime right. If not, I apologize. Don't do not kill me for this. But Hunter x Hunter. I never watched the show. I apologize. I really do. Apologize. But all this, it's like why? Why? It's just, I mean like his transformation. I don't mean the fight scene or anything. I don't mean the fight scene or anything, but his whole transformation is like, all right. So I get the whole, I get why he transformed. Yeah, I believe in dub. I'm not really sure in sub because translations, it butchered a lot. Like in what is it? I forgot what anime it was. Oh, in Dragon Ball Z. So Goku father was said to be a scientist. In reality, he's not. So you know, that's one form of butcher translation. But in this translation, the dub translation for Hunter x Hunter in this scene, they said that his body, well, he matured his body and he matured his body to a point where if he would have trained every moment in his life, this would have been him. And I'm like, okay, I never knew you can mature your body like that to a specific point of maturity, or not just maturity, but purity in all structure of your body, you know. And then also, hey, why is hair so long? Well, let's go with his hair. Now like I said, like the whole transformation was cool and all. I seen the fight scene. I just it's just honorable mentions. It's not a rank. I don't have a rank in it. I'm just saying that it's one of my honorable mentions. I gotta mention it because I'm not really sure what's going on. I would love to get into the show. I believe it had like over 200 something episodes, so I'm gonna try to. I'm most likely going to read a manga because I'm more fans of the manga. I feel like the manga has more detailed, um, and back we put more detail in the whole series than the actual anime. Anime butchers a lot, and I can say that for a lot for when the manga gets an adaptation for the anime, you know. But this is my one of my honorable mentions. I don't have a no. I do have a second honorable mention. I don't have it as a pick. I should I got a pick for it. I'm gonna show you if I can look for it real quick. If I don't, then my bad. Yeah, I don't have a second honorable mention. But it's an honorable mention pick. My second one would be either Afro Samurai versus Justice, and the third Hokage versus Orochimaru. Now, I'm not really gonna say so much about Afro Samurai mainly because that show was good. It was really good. I'll give it like a must watch. I'll give it like a watch. Just test it out. If you're trying to get out of the Isekai reincarnation, summon to another world, um, those kind of enemies, Afro Samurai is a more tradition, Japanese culture, dynasty kind of anime. I definitely recommend it to watch. But the third Hokage and versus the Orochimaru, that fight scene I remember too because I was spending the night at my cousin's house. No, I actually had my cousin pull up in the live stream one day. So I had my cousin spend the night at my aunt house. No, I was spending at his house, his grandmother's house for like a week, and we seen the fight. And I remember now one thing about Naruto. So my biggest complaint about the whole series is that the backstories for each and every character, it feel like it's unnecessary to a point where you know I feel like you want to increase the Naruto universe. Hold on 1 second. So, I do get it. You wanna give out a increase the Naruto universe. Always cool to do that. It doesn't have that one favorite, character which is Naruto. But, I don't feel like everybody need like a whole episode full of backstories. Like you have characters that would be in just for like 2 episodes, having like 3 episodes of flashbacks and stuff, and I just don't agree with that. Especially when they was just going to die or leave the next following. Now the movies, on the other hand, the movies are alright. I'll get into my anime movies later in probably next podcast, but I'm gonna leave that in its own order right now. So that's my honorable mention. I will make sure I get to my the favorite. Where is it? Do I even have it? Where is it? There we go. All right, so I'm getting to the all time best anime fights of all time. And I'm saying of all time. And I'm saying it because it pioneered. This is what pioneered all of the other anime fights to greatness after during this time respectively. I'm not saying prior. I'm talking well, I'm talking about prior. I'm talking about post Dragon Ball Z. It gotta be Goku versus Vegeta. Goku versus Vegeta. And you can complain about me all you want. Complain, you can complain, and you can complain. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was, of course, one of a kind because it didn't just gain popularity in Japan. It gained popularity in the Western culture, and I'm that's saying a lot. I'm not saying a lot because a lot of a lot of shows do in the West was more of a um, Western culture base. So you had Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Spider Man, all these other like superhero countries. I mean superhero heroes having their own shows, and then Dragon Ball Z coming out of nowhere. Yo, Dragon Ball then Dragon Ball Z, respectively, comes in out of nowhere, and you have a big giant debate like who could win in a fight, Goku versus Superman. And within that whole series, it's like Goku versus Vegeta. You know, who will win? Now, I it's not I wasn't too clear in the beginning of my top five on which fight I thought that it was the favorite, but it was obviously the first fight. If I didn't make it clear, make sure you close the door, please, and make sure. Uh, So it was first fight. The first fight of Naruto, well not Naruto, Goku versus Vegeta. Goku versus Vegeta is like one of the best fights of all time. mainly because you have an elite Saiyan going against a amateur. I won't say amateur, but a lower class, like like think of it as I anarchy. Is it would be anarchy? I think so. So you have the king, son, all right, and his son, the prince. The prince is well trained. He received the best of everything. So if you think about it, it's as if you think about a society where you have the rich folks going against the poor folks. The prince, of course, is getting like top tier training, top tier education, and anything that's available to the peasant, 10 times greater. You have that. Now you also have a character, which is Goku, who is he's he getting like somewhat amateur training. I'm not saying so amateur training to it amateur training compared to Vegeta. And then you see them go out, and then of course you're like, wow, this is like right there, man. This is right in the ballpark. So of course this is like one top favorite manga, well, top favorite fights of all time, man. I gotta say that, of course. I always gotta mention that. So I'm gonna play an ad right now. I'm gonna give myself like a few minute break just to recuperate and then think of a new topic. If you're not watching it, if you're not watching the ad, then um then just chill out. I'm just waiting for the other people who's watching the ad. We'll just go through and find out another topic. Okay. What's up? You're back. You're back. For those who have watched the ad, you're back. For those who haven't, you just got a little like 3 minute break or 1 minute break. So, you know, that's what's up. Well, I got a 1 minute break, and it's getting pretty late. I'm not gonna lie. So, I don't have a third topic. Like I said, I didn't expect to to do this by myself. My fr- my partner, well, I won't say my friend, my co-host. He was supposed to have came on the show with me, but he had work. So I'm fortunately I'm doing this by myself. But if y'all have a topic y'all want me to read, just let me know. I think I got another comment. Let me go see. I got I got to get in the shower. Oh, I got to get in the shower. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave the podcast on for like a minute or so. And for those who, if you have like a topic you want me to talk about, just let me know. Man. Just let me know. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna bring out a picture, free topics. Oh man, I can't find a good topic. All right, damn. I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna find like a good picture to like subscriber. Subscriber, which might call it subscriber recommendation. Subscriber topic. I'm doing images. Can you close the door, please? Trying to find a picture. All right, I'm just gonna be look up subscriber topic. There we go. So if anyone has a topic in mind, just say it, just text it. And I'll talk about for a bit. Cause I didn't really prepare for like a third topic. I think I did. Oh, you know what? I can talk about the new, well, the latest Dragon. Well, not the latest. Yeah, the latest mangas I've been watching. So it'd be like Z Fly up to date. And probably do like a channel update too. And go to Funimation app. Yo, for those who don't have a Funimation app, so I'm not sponsoring. I'm not being sponsored by Funimation to say this, but if you have Funimation app, make sure you get the subscription. It's like I think it's a hassle free when you talking about watching the anime or watching one of your favorite shows without an ad, without a commercial break. I love that. So Crunchyroll. So the difference. So for y'all who think about having a Crunchyroll over a Funimation account, it's for certain different people. It's for different not minority majority groups. So you got those who like dub and those who like sub. Crunchyroll is more for the sub people, and Funimation is more of a dub fan. So if you're more of a dub fan, make sure if you if you want get a Funimation account. But if you're more of sub, you can get a Crunchyroll. Now, for those who don't know, for those who don't have the money, and then it's then you just gotta suffer for the ad. But for me, I'm a Dub fan, so I got my Dub account. I'm on my Funimation apps right now, and it's telling you that my current. Let me go to my recent watch. Continue watching. So you know what? Let me say my queue. So my recent watch are I'm getting into fairy tales. My friend told me to I gotta watch fairy tales. So I'm watching it right now. I've seen the first season, past Loxus. Now I'm up to the part where Javel sacrificed himself. So don't spoil it. Don't spoil it in the comment section. And then also I'm watching the new Sword Online season. The new Sword Online. Yo, if y'all don't watch Sword Art Online, y'all got problems. So I'm gonna be very blunt about it. Sword Art Online is like once again one of my favorite anime anime series. Anime series, yep. I tried to look so I wanted my I definitely wanted to have a podcast. No, not a podcast. I definitely wanted the Soda Online to be in one of my top five fighting all time, but I just couldn't like I said the fight. So my all time list was composed of oh shit I saw a video. So my all time is is composed of are composed of all of the criteria that I grade how I grade natural animes and mangas and all that other good stuff. So like I said in the beginning, it's off of memorabilia, how much it influenced the world, influenced that world, and then also did it leave an impact throughout the rest of the season. And I felt like my top five was out there. Now, one of the not to saying that there was no fights in Sword Art Online that didn't impact the whole season, because of course the whole season one set a stone for all of the other seasons. And I would say that season one was off after Kirito came back. It was just weird after that. I ain't gonna get into it, but the whole season was beautiful. You know, it was very it was very well thought out. I like the concept of all right, not just being brought to another world. That's another topic I gotta get into in the later podcast. But going to another world and being told that all right, this is a video game where you can trust that when you die, you can get a respawn, and this game is treating not just as a game but as life. So if you die in this realm, so to speak, you die in real life, and that would scare me. I wouldn't even leave. Like I'll forget. Like I'm not leaving until I have like 50 potions, 500 potions, and like 10,000 backup swords, a ton of backup swords, and shields, and like a party, and a backup party, and like a spawn point. Well, there won't be a spawn point because if I die, I will die in real life. But I would pretty much be closed doors all day. Nothing coming out, man. Nothing coming out. So I don't. That's why if I believe the series takes place in 2020. This is when 2019 or 2020, something like that. So if we do get a Sword Art Online game in the VR, don't buy it. Don't buy it. I'm telling you, don't buy it. It's a trap. This definitely is a trap. So don't heed my words. So what is it? I'm watching Sword Art Online. Let me get back. Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone had a better manga than anime. I feel like the manga was more interesting than the anime. Yeah, that's the only thing I am going to say about it. What else? Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer. Those two are the what I'm really watching. And not heavily. I haven't gotten into Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. My Hero Academia and the Cautious Heroes. So the dub I don't like. I don't like. I don't like the dub. I don't like the voice actor. I don't like the. Yeah, I just don't like the voice actor. The voice actor is horrible for the main character, and I just couldn't get into it. Definitely couldn't get into it. So I gotta watch sub. The sub is I believe is on. Oh man, I forgot which episode is on. I think he's facing the Demon Lord or something like that, or the one of the Demon Lord Apprentice. Yeah, I believe something like that. And then, oh man, let me bring up because it is also I gotta go to this other manga or this other anime I'm reading. I mean, all the other anime I'm watching, not reading. Or if it's sub, you'll be reading. Oh man, where is it? Where is it? What the heck? Do I not have it saved? Watch it like every whenever it comes out. All right, hold on one second. I just gotta find it because I don't know the name by heart. All right, so the show is called Kemo, Kemono Muchi. Kemono Muchi. Rise up. I would say there's a lot of hate going on, and when I was searching for a topic, I tried to look for something to talk about, and I keep on hearing about the hate towards the show, and this I would say that I have more disappointment than hate. There's more disappointment and hate, and that really goes towards its being very unique. And I'm not saying unique is bad, and disappointment is being bad. I'm using disappointment in a way where you expect something and it just wasn't there. You know, I feel like I feel like the show Ken, what was it, Ken Mono? I'll just turn on my phone. I can't even turn it back on without the sign up password. But or is it Ken Key Mono? The Rise Up. It was just one of those. It's like a one of the. It's probably the like isekai that I can't. No, it wasn't even isekai. It's not isekai. It's a summon to another world, and it's I don't know. I just expect it to be more to be like a demon lord or a demon lord or a ReZero, no afterlife or something like that, or brought to another life or something like that, or something like in that nature. And it's not. It's more of a more of a character getting into a well, more of a like the main character opening up a shop and following his passion. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, you know. It's just that the expectation from my point of view when I started watching the show was that it was going to be something different, and it didn't. And you know, and that's where the hate is coming from. And me, like I said, man, I just disappointed in the fact that I I thought it was going to be something else. Like if you go to the like, yeah, I had to turn my phone again. So if you go to the poster of the show, you'd think that it would be that, but it's really not. You know, you had this big macho guy, and you know, you think that this dude's gonna be out there doing like these crazy things, and it's more of a like a gag show where it's like nothing but jokes, but then also has a somewhat of a plot, but not really. So like more of filters than anything else. I, you know, it's out there. You know, it's not bad. It's really not bad. I won't even complain about falling under expectations. It's just I wish that the the f- um the overall had a better feeling towards it. And that's pretty much what I gotta say. Now I want to say about this. If y'all don't have any topic, then I'm just gonna talk about this one thing, and then I'll just hit back later. My Hero Academia, My Hero Academia. I'm not sure it's so I'm not sure the dub is like an episode behind of the sub or vice versa. Most undoubtedly it's not vice versa. It's the sub is ahead of the manga. I mean the sub is ahead of the dub. I wish my friend was here. He would tell me what's going on in the whole manga schemes of everything. But in the manga or in the dub, it's finally brought to the fact that it's confirmed the main character. I forgot his name. Not the main character. The main villain of this season has a daughter, and his quirk is to what was it disassemble and then reassemble. And they found out that the what he's assembling, what was it disassembling and then reassembling, is his daughter flush into a bullet that can neutralize people on quirks. Now quirks. So the thing with so the thing with so the whole thing about his quirk is disassemblement and reassembling. And I'm just wondering, I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on? Why are you doing it to your daughter? Alright? That's just straight off wrong. And I get it, he's the villain. He's nothing but bad. That set of a good tone. That set of a great tone for it into the series like My Hero Academia. I can't really I would say that all of the other villains that they had on the show was were mediocre. Except for the killer. That was actually I liked his villain. Well, he wasn't really yeah. I liked I liked his concept. But then after that is this oh my gosh the villain the lead of villains. Like are you serious? And then all was it one for all. No, all for one. Man, all all for one. I'm gonna tell you something about all for one. All right, it was the biggest. I would say it was like one of the biggest letdown because we had this highly anticipated fight, one day fight that after we all thought that Midoriya was going to kill one all for one, and it was actually All Might that killed him. And you're like, all right, so All Might can't be All Might anymore because of his quirk being passed down, and then and be like the second, third episode, or fourth episode, you see um All Might, what you call it, in his All Might form, and you see what you call it. And then you also get to see his like his death portrayed in a way, and I doubt, like I doubt that All Might is ever going to die. Like I highly doubt that. To the like, I'm willing to bet money on it because how highly loved he is in the dub. I'm not really sure how people love him in sub, but in the dub, great. I like he was like Nesu Singh Campbell. He's like my second greatest voice actor. The guy who do all my voice. Like he does it with it to the T, and I really do take that. I really I really do take that to a grain of salt because I felt like there was like no more All Might, and then here he comes. Let me take this. I'm gonna take Goku off. There we go. And then it's like, what is it? I forgot what trend I was talking about. But yeah, it was pretty much it was a really good. I like All Might. I like All Might. I think I was talking about, oh yeah, the quirk and his son. So yeah, so he can transform his daughter flesh into the bullets. It might be that his daughter can regenerate because if he was doing it for all those bullets that he was sending out and disputing, you think that, see, we have like no body parts again. But not saying that his daughter can regenerate is a good thing. Not just a good thing that it can be, pushed aside and saying, I, let's just his daughter can regenerate. No. So if he's able to disassemble and regenerate, then why can't you disassemble glass or a non-animated object to become another inanimate object. So it's not like you're turning a animated object into another animated object. He's turning into he's making an animated object into another inanimate object. So that's kind of puzzling me a little bit. Um, it's that's just beyond me. This came out. Well, it's, oh wow. It's, well, for the time I'm recording, it's 10:44. If y'all wondering. And I've been on this for like an hour and 13 minutes. So I'm getting myself around a pause for that. I'll make sure to add some sound effects. I make sure I add some sound effects to next stream. Oh man, great podcast, I would say nonetheless. I'll try to get my co-host and then of course a guest. I love to have a guest um in the works. So I'm definitely gonna put that. I'm definitely gonna have someone to come in around that time, and then also I'm gonna around January. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a big break because I'm going to boot camp around January 1st or January 6th. So I'll make sure my last podcast will be, the telling of that, and then also I'll do like a channel update and what when to expect for me to come back and continue doing the podcast. Trust me, I'm not gonna let schooling messing up of my of this podcast. I feel like this podcast is really cool. I love it. I love doing it. It's one of my best hobbies to do on this YouTube channel. And for those who think about, oh, copper, man, free copper. All right? I don't care about copper. All right, copper should be scared of me. Copper ain't gonna turn me down. I ain't like these other YouTubers. All right. I don't make money off of this channel as much. So if I lose, what is it? If I don't, if Kaba does take, well, if Kaba prevents me from making money off of this channel, I'm not going to care. You know, it's wherever. You know, it's just life that you gotta take. I think hope I'm hoping everything is good. Might slow down the frame rates just so that it can be get down more comfortable. But yeah, I can see the frame rates are dropping. So I'm gonna get to the point. Um, January 6th, January 1st, January 6th. Expect a breakdown on what's the channel is gonna be, and have a great day, man. Catch y'all next time. All right. So it's not gonna be tomorrow. I'm I'm trying to see when next time. Most likely gonna be Wednesday. So next Wednesday, I'm gonna do a podcast, and I'm gonna make sure that y'all be. I'll make sure that the podcast will be